Hello everyone, I'm Rameshwar Singh, a management system trainer. In today's important session, we'll understand the difference between two key types of audits under the IATF 16949 standard, product audit and process audit. Both of these are essential for ensuring product quality and effective implementation of the quality management system. Although both aim to meet customer requirements, their purpose, method, and scope are quite different. Let's understand them one by one. Product audit. Let's start with the product audit as defined in IATF clause 9.2.2.4. A product audit is a detailed check that verifies whether the product meets the requirements mentioned in the control plan or a similar document. Unlike a final inspection, a product audit is conducted stage-wise, covering important manufacturing operations such as blanking, punching, drawing, machining, assembly, and packing. The reference document for product audit is the control plan or other related specifications that define the product characteristics. Let's understand this with an example. Suppose we have an engine part that is manufactured through different operations. During a product audit, we will check these operations one by one. Blanking or cutting operation, we'll check sheet thickness and blank width or length to confirm they meet the specifications. Machining operation, we'll verify the hole diameter, its position, and all G, D, and T related dimensional and visual features. Packing operation, we'll confirm whether packing is as per the approved standard, checking box type, labeling, identification tags, and ensuring there's no product damage. In this way, a product audit ensures that each selected manufacturing stage is correctly producing conforming parts. A well-planned product audit helps improve quality, identify process weaknesses, and enhance customer satisfaction. Process audit. Now let's talk about the process audit described in IATF clause 9.2.2.3. While a product audit focuses on what has been produced, a process audit focuses on how the product is being produced. The main purpose of a process audit is to verify that the process is receiving all defined inputs as per the turtle diagram or similar document. Process parameters are set as per the control plan or shop floor documents. They are being monitored at defined frequencies and their values remain within the specified targets. In a process audit, the auditor refers to multiple documents, not just one. It focuses on verifying process inputs and process controls. The IATF 16949 standard emphasizes that in a process audit, implementation of documents like process FMEA, work instructions, standard operating procedures, SOPs, and control plans should be verified on the shop floor. A very important point. The IATF 16949 standard emphasizes that in a process audit, implementation of documents like process FMEA, work instructions, standard operating procedures, SOPs, and control plans, etc. should be verified on the shop floor. A very important point. Some auditors simply note in their report that work instruction or FMEA was available, but the real requirement is not to check availability. It's to verify whether the process is actually being conducted as per those documents. Documents are being effectively implemented. So, the focus should always be on implementation, not just presence. The key checkpoints in a process audit are implementation of FMEA, whether prevention controls are working effectively, error proofing, whether poka-yoke or error proofing devices are functional, compliance to work instructions and control plan, whether the operator follows them correctly, instrument calibration, whether all measuring instruments and gauges are calibrated and valid, operator skill, whether the operator is properly trained and qualified for the job, non-conforming product handling, whether non-conforming parts are properly identified and segregated, shift handover. Since audits cover multiple shifts, the shift handover process must also be verified. The biggest benefit of a process audit is that it identifies weaknesses before defects occurred in the product. It's a proactive approach that promotes continuous improvement. Similarities between product and process audits, though the scope of both audits is different, their ultimate goal is the same. Both product audit and process audit are essential parts of the internal audit program conducted as per a predefined plan. Aim to ensure compliance with the IATF 16949 standard and customer-specific requirements (CSR). Require that findings and nonconformities are corrected through corrective actions. Key differences. Now let's talk about the key differences between the two. Product audit focuses on what is produced. That means product characteristics and conformity. Process audit focuses on how it is produced. That means process inputs, controls, and their effectiveness. In product audit, we use limited documents such as drawing, specifications, or control plan. In process audit, many reference documents are used, including control plan, work instructions, SOPs, FMEA, turtle diagram, and calibration records. Product audit verifies whether the product meets customer requirements, while process audit verifies whether the process is stable and effective to ensure consistent quality. Simply put, product audit helps us find what defect is there in the product, and process audit helps us find why that defect occurred. In other words, process audit checks whether the recipe is being followed correctly, and product audit confirms whether the final product is acceptable for delivery to the customer frequency of audits. Let's now discuss how often these audits should be conducted. According to IATF 16949, every manufacturing process should be covered by a process audit at least once every 3 years. For example, if you have 3 main processes, forging, machining, and heat treatment, all must be audited at least once in a 3-year cycle. For product audits, IATF 16949 doesn't define a fixed frequency. It depends on factors such as product and process criticality, customer-specific requirements, CSR, process performance, internal and external failures, and process changes. If there is no CSR requirement, I recommend auditing each main manufacturing process at least once a year. For product audits, each major component should be audited once per year. If there are too many parts, you can group them into families and plan audits accordingly. Over time, you can increase or decrease audit frequency based on performance and risk. I would like to state one very important point from my own experience. Both types of audits should not be combined. The objective of both is completely different. Their frequency and approach are separate. The scope of the product audit is very limited. In this, we only have to verify the product characteristics. In contrast, the scope of the process audit is very wide, and in this, we have to verify the implementation of many reference documents. Take the right decision on this matter by consulting with your customer or your management. Conclusion: both product audit and process audit are crucial for maintaining product quality, improving system effectiveness, and ensuring continuous customer satisfaction. Please like this video if you found it useful and subscribe the channel. I'm Rameshwar, an AI-generated model for training purpose, and I hope this session helped you clearly understand the difference between product audit and process audit. See you soon in another quality learning video.